Pisces season, and welcome back to evotarot. My name's Chelsea and I'll be doing your reading today. I call myself evotarot because I own an Evo. If you want to join me over on TikTok, it is under Chelsea Goodman. That's my name, Chylsie, spelled really weird, and then good, Goodman, Goodman, Man, Goodman. And you can go over there to TikTok and I'll be doing some dailies. What I want to do for you today, Aquarius. I had a pretty intense reading with Virgo. Definitely called in the brother of my spirit, or the brother of my spirit, the spirit of my brother. Again, confirmation that he's definitely still here with us. He's probably going to be lingering around a little bit today. He's definitely close. So his name was Jeremy John. So today is a very special reading. It's a blind spot card. What this is going to do in your monthly energy checks is it's going to allow you to see what you're not seeing, okay? That's why I love my blind spot cards. I mean, I don't really like the way the cards feel, and I don't like the size of the deck, but I love the messages. Oh my gosh, these cards are amazing. So let's go ahead and let's pull a blind spot. Aqua. 11, breaking down into a 2. You are the 11th house. Aqua, you are the 11th house, okay? Now with this, you can screenshot this sigil, you can draw this sigil, and you can take it, you can sleep with it under your bed, you can put it on your door, you can put it somewhere you work, in your car, wherever you feel like it needs to go with you. You will know. So let's go ahead and let's get you a Raven's wand. Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts, Aqua. Queen of Hearts here could be something to do with a fire sign, something to do with an earth sign, something to do with fire season. We do see the moon. There is some deception here with this Queen of Hearts. Let me just look at her for a moment. It does look like the blood is turning into rose petals or scales, and these scales are making the snake. So the bloodshed here is actually creating this serpentine. Okay. And it does look like she's cut herself to create this serpentine. This could be an Aries. This could be a fire sign that's associated here. We do see the moon showing deception. You could live in an area that kind of looks like that. Just take a really closer look at that card. What does she look like? Look at her horns. Look at her stance. Look at her dress. She's not holy. She's creating something out of love, a serpentine. Okay. Aqua. Aquarius. We just exited your season. Let's go ahead and see what our blind spot card is. I am super excited to see what card 11 is. Oh, we've had a lot of mirroring going on. Free will. If you have drawn this sigil, what you are currently not seeing is that you are out of touch with your free will. This means in your life in general and in the situation at hand, you will need to take responsibility in some sort of way and take actions as a result of that responsibility in order to feel free and empowered. Maybe this woman is cutting herself open and expelling the serpentine. Also, there are flowers and roses. Roses and rose are associated with Libra. This is associated with the earth sign. Okay, the serpentine. And then we have a woman with horns. This could be associated with fire. She also has red hair and she's bleeding. Okay, and then we have the moon in the background, and this will simplify our water. All of the signs are here in this card. Freedom is a sense of being able to think, speak, or act according to what we want without hindrance or restraint. So maybe cutting yourself, maybe it's going to hurt your heart to gain your free will. Freedom is something that all people value, and it is something that all people need to a certain extent. It is also a guarantee that because we live on our planet with other people, we will experience a loss of freedom at certain points in our life. Free will is essential to free choice. No matter how much freedom we seem to lack in a situation, we always have it because we always have a choice. Okay, again, there's love and the serpentine. There's two different things she's birthing there, okay? Two different things, blood and scales, okay? The blood from her heart. But what are the scales? The scales are creating something that is going to slither away. Think about that. Even if we are choosing between two things, both of which we don't want, these are both things she's expelling from her and like ready to kill. Like she's gonna kill this snake, you know? She doesn't look like she's done. Now is the time to get back in touch with the freedom inherent in whatever choice you do have and can make. So see, her choice, she just chose to cut herself, you know, and to expel this. Responsibility is the opportunity to act independently because you are the one who has the duty to deal with something autonomously. This makes you the one who is accountable. She is accountable. She is autonomous. She is here by herself creating this. Responsibility is also required to achieve aim. She looks like she's aiming at him, at the snake. Not taking responsibility is like standing at the end of a bowling alley hoping someone else will throw the bowling ball for you so that you don't have to be accountable for the result of doing it. This means that you will fail in every aspect of your life. You will be incapable of following through and achieving something. Responsibility comes with a certain kind of pressure. We could consider that pressure the price of free will and autonomy. That pressure is only worth it to people who can see that they get something positive out of taking that pressure on. Something of the things a person could get as a result of taking that pressure. For example, authority, self-esteem, a sense of personal accomplishment, control, and rather ironically, freedom. Free will has so much to do with what makes us as an individual feel good and what is right for you specifically, that if you draw on this sigil, you have trouble chronically in your life with desire. When we are young, we have no problem following our feelings and thus instinctually motivation intrinsic. Okay, what the hell? When we are young, we have no problem following our feelings and thus intrinsic motivation to the ends of the earth. Basically, we'll do anything to get what we want. But when some of our survival depends on what makes us selfish or otherwise wrong, or makes it too hard for us to achieve what we desire with our free will, we suppress the emotions as well as the motivation. Basically, the person who struggles chronically with this desire and free will has learned that it is not safe to want. So I feel you're killing part of a desire that you feel is not well, but you're also killing love. I feel you're not, there's something deceptive here, and I feel you're not seeing it, okay? So let's talk about it. Okay, pretty soon you have no motivation to speak of, and you don't know what you want. You will become apathetic. If you peel back apathy and look at the root emotion that is actually there, the root vibration causes the apathy. It's despair. It's the complete loss or absence of hope. She had no hope. She went ahead and she cut herself. This is sheer powerlessness. It is the ultimate form of discouragement, but the perception of powerlessness is not accurate. It is the residual perception you adopted from your childhood experience. You are the young elephant who was tied to the tree and it could not move. But you are the elephant who grew into the adult that is fully capable of uprooting that tree you were tied to. You're grown. You're fully capable of doing this. Okay? If you have drawn this sigil, change is not in the hands of anyone else in this situation. Change is in your hands. You're holding that knife. You can't wait for them to do something to get you where you want to be. Do not wait for anyone else. You need to make choices, no matter how difficult. Become aware of your free will again. It's your life. You've come here to live it. You passed through this veil and you made these difficult choices, and it is your responsibility to be free. It is your responsibility to feel that way. Okay? So your sigil here was just groundbreaking. Free will, baby. Free will. Let's go ahead and get into your tarot. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 tarot cards here. We do have the Hermit showing up. We just got out of the Virgo reading, so he's showing up on the bottom of the deck here, like, close you out. Tap, tap, tap. Aquarius. Tarot for Aquarius. Aquarius. It does look like this is something to do with partnerships. It does look like there may have been some bloodshed. Somebody's a wounded warrior, but they have some fight in them left, or they're so wounded that they're just going to go ahead and walk away. Okay, this is the truth. The King of Swords came here and he gave you the truth. Okay, you have the truth. Okay, you have the truth coming to you. You were wounded. Remember, you're okay. Okay, you're okay. Just keep telling yourself you have free will. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle here. Do a pull off the shadow cards. It does look like you're hung up because of someone's actions, okay? Gosh, King and Queen. You're in your masculine and your feminine. Your feminine is in the shadow and you're bringing out your masculine, okay? You brought out your masculine, something to do with the coming up of a truth, okay? Something to do with a fulfillment emotionally, okay? The truth is coming out here, and in the shadow we have the Page of Cups, okay? That's an emotional offer. What you were doing here is you were trying to offer an emotional offer, but something got hung up. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm doing another pull from the shadow. Okay, I've decided. Okay. Obviously, could be some shadow work going on here with you. Go ahead and bring out my ethereal cards. Okay, currently here in the shadows, you don't realize it, but you have a victory here, okay? Your truth, what you're living in right now, by possibly, this is my masculines that are having this victory, or this is you more in your masculine self is having this victory, and my feminines that are more in their feminine side, it's going to be a little pushed back, but even in that shadow, there's victory. Nothing but victory here presently. In the future, we do have that emotional offer coming up. Again, this could be a truth about a pregnancy here, Aquarius. It does look like in the past, we had a fire sign here that was maybe wounded. In the shadows, they got hung up and they're now tending to their garden, okay? So whatever that is from the past, it's now tending to itself, tending to its garden. It's been tended to, okay? Your angels want you to know that in the past, you had a hard decision to make, okay? It was a radical change that happened in the past. It does look like this victory here is coming with a death. Okay, your angels want you to know that this victory, okay, this victory, this balancing of yourself or whatever victory this was, it brought a death, okay? It brought an end to something, or it brought a literal death to a fire or an air sign here. Could have been a literal death, okay? I believe it was a death in severing something within yourself or some sort of union. I'm getting a divine union here. Severing and putting a death to this, okay? And that's because The truth came in here with the Ace of Swords. Again, this is your energy here. Truth came in. Okay. And it basically said, hey, I think there was maybe a pregnancy. We got this woman here offering this bow, okay? And these fish here are smelling what she's giving off, and what came out of that was the Ace of Cups, okay? I feel like you've already had this child. I feel like you've already had this child. Just looking over all my cards. Again, if you were born January 19th to 29th, this reading is definitely for you. If you were born January 19th to 29th, this is definitely for you. This is your first deacon. You rule the 11th house. Okay. It does look like you're possibly regretting a decision from the past. Possibly to do with a sage, Sagittarius, or a fire sign. And you. Bringing forth the Chariot. Okay. Actually, they should have went like this. Anyway, presently, the Chariot, I want to go ahead and I was definitely corrected and told you need to go ahead and fucking move those. Okay, so there might have been an opportunity or something that was happening with a fire sign. Okay, but it does look like you made a harsh decision here. Again, this is your energy. This is the star. And you moved forward with the Chariot, okay? And again, this is Sage underneath and a Hermit here. Deep in contemplation. The next step you're going to take is you're going to be very patient. You're going to temper yourself. You're going to be very in thought. You're going to choose your words very wisely here. You're going to choose your words very wisely. Someone could possibly be breadcrumbing here. Possibly a Leo, Scorpio. Definitely somebody who wants to get you pregnant. Somebody wants to set off on a new journey. There was a decision about a pregnancy for sure. For sure. Now there could be something to do with money or assets or homes involved. I don't know whether this was a separation. Let's go ahead and do another pull. No, it does look like there's a victory and a celebration here. Okay, so maybe you did come into union and had a child, and now you're having some problems with your free will or constraints there around the marriage. You appear like they're not bothering you, but more in your feminine side, they definitely are here. I want to do one more pull off this for you. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords. It could have been a rivalry between two people. There's been a victory, and that's been put to rest. And it looks like you chose an earth sign over possibly a water or a fire sign. That's all I have for you here. I'd like to go ahead and get any other messages that I need for my Aqua. I mean, I feel like this is just a lot of reassurance for you to gain your free will. I don't really feel like it's telling me a whole lot other than, you know, you got some victories coming here. You had some messages that came in here in the past. Something to do with the cutting truth, possibly, or an offer for movement towards the King of Wands. What happened with this King of Wands? Well, that was pretty quick. It does look like you left him as the wounded warrior. There we are. We're starting to mirror on the top here, on the bottom here. Same thing started happening in Virgo's reading. It's a very weird energy. I feel like these two presences mirror each other and they cause this center to happen. So whatever messages and whatever is going on with someone that's wounded, it does look like it's bringing in victory and success and gain. Anything else? Ooh, we're going to go and cut again. Anything else that I need to know for my Aqua? Maybe you're just wanting a lot of fucking reassurance here, Aqua. Are all up in your head. Okay, that's all we got. I'm not doing any more. Aqua, that's enough. Okay, this is just an energy check. There you are, Aqua, Queen of Wands, someone that's a fire sign, Ace of Cups. You could have had a victory and success with this Queen of Wands if you had only taken the Fool's Journey. Ooh, I'm eager to look through my shadow cards now. It's kind of exciting because it's just like a really light. My last reading was really heavy. I'm happy that yours is much more light. Okay, well, that did it. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. King of Cups. The Devil and the Chariot again. Okay. So, I said, you know, what is this all about? And it said, you taking the Fool's Journey for a water sign with an Ace of Cups. Again, this is in the ethereal cards. This means this is something that's up in the 5D. This is a wish or a hope or something that could have come into fruition that didn't. Here in the shadow, this is as above, so below. So below, the Knight of Pentacles, he went ahead and he rode out and he offered his Page of Pentacles to a King of Cups, okay? Which was the Devil and the Chariot. Again, here's a Cancer sign. So it does appear that a water sign came along for this earth sign or for this fire sign. Whatever, they're all just energies. Okay, so this person who you didn't choose, what happened is they went off on their journey, okay? And they offered their cup to a King of Cups, okay? And that King of Cups was devilish in the way that they moved forward. Something happened devilishly with the way something moved forward in the shadows. Something to do with money. Something was hidden. Something is hidden. There appears to be a person down there under the ground. Something is very hidden here. So either, if this is just simply you picked one person and they went off and, you know, the grass wasn't greener for them, don't worry. But if this is more of a situation of where we have someone here who is doing something in the dark, what we need to know is that is going to get out. Okay, it's going to go one of two directions. Okay, it's going to go one of two directions. It's going to hang us up, or it's going to bring movement forward and passion. Okay, to get emotionally what we want. There could be an Empress involved here. Okay, this is definitely something I feel to do here with a pregnancy. Again, this was just an energy check. Let's go ahead and close out your reading. We'll get you a Raven's Wand. The Chariot is coming in the shadows. Okay, right now you have a victory currently, but that Chariot is coming. And the Chariot, to me, isn't always the nicest energy that it brings along with it, okay? Something maybe restoring your free will. I'm going to go ahead and take them upright. I'm going to go ahead and read them reversed too. So, stand tall to your commitments. What this basically says, I actually got them reversed. I don't understand. My deck was upright. Okay. So in reverse, you are not standing tall to your commitments, okay? That's why I feel like I've got two groups of people here, okay? And that's why I'm second guessing myself on a lot of these things. I've got two groups of people here. I've got two pathways, okay? And I've been trying to explain the two pathways as much as possible as I go through it. I'm going to try to do it in reverse as well. So you could have been also hung up. That's why we're going to do this in forward, and now we're going to do it in reverse, and we're going to pick it up. Because that is what I'm seeing here. 11-11. We're going to mirror it. So this fire sign could have had you hung up. Something to do with money. The offer of money. A bigger offer of emotion. It does look like a devil came in here and brought the Chariot. Okay? Which led you then to your Ace of Cups. Okay? And your Queen of Wands. This is you and the Queen of Wands. You and the fire sign. And these messages came in about these lighthearted offers and this movement. This fire sign might have been a little wounded, but he got up on his horse and he became the knight, okay? And he came forward, and what did he do? He offered his cup. He had rapid movement forward, and then he had a decision that he needed to make, so he rested on it, and he thought, man, I'm going to have a victory with the Queen of Pentacles, you know? I'm going to have this victory and this celebration, okay? And with who? Who is this celebration going to happen with? It's going to happen with the Star, okay? And what happened is you had made a different decision. You had made a different decision. And the Chariot moved, and there was a death to this, okay? And it closed out. Done. Okay, then you were thinking about this patience. You were thinking about this time. You were thinking and reflecting back on something. You were thinking. You were heavy in contemplation. Possibly about a fire sign. Possibly about a Virgo and Earth sign. Possibly about, again, a Sage fire sign. Okay? And what happened as you were thinking is something started growing. Something started growing. And this is the damn truth. You got pregnant or something happened. Okay? And that hung everything up to do with this fire sign. Hung it out to dry. As I say, party's fucking over. It appears maybe, Aqua, that you got pregnant by someone that you didn't want to get pregnant by. But it does look like there was a victory. There's a victory and there's a suited couple here. Okay? The woman is in the dark. Okay? And the man is in 3D. So maybe this is the man that came to find her. Maybe the man awoke and came to find the woman who is still not awake. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're not awakened yet. Hopefully this reading will help you. Hopefully this is the truth. You have free will. This also, air simplifies free will. You had free will. Okay? There's a victory, but this victory was in the shadow. Okay, this could be a third-party situation and the victory is in the shadow. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me, Aqua. You can always, comment on there. You can email me at evotarot. Let me know a little bit more about your story. I'm always kind of perplexed by some of these. And I'm like, good hell, what is going on out there? You know what I mean? So I just, free will. Restore your free will. Again, use the power of the sigil. Go ahead and draw this. Right? I don't care. Carve it in a piece of fruit. Carve it in a candle and burn it to get rid of it. I don't give a shit what you do. But do something with it, okay? Don't just let it do nothing. Take a screenshot of it. Does appear that there was some serious wounding. It does appear that you're longing. Time's arrow. What's going to come with time's arrow? What's going to come with time's arrow? Nothing but deception and fighting. There will be a justice when you renew your strength and stand up and fight for what you believe in, okay? And you gain back your free will and get over these anxieties and these fears and these repressed things. Okay, ending out your reading. Thank you so much for being here, Aqua. I hope you enjoy your blind spot reading. It is free will. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. That's how we gain subscribers here on YouTube. As tarot readers, we have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. So the goal is for me to get 1,000 subscribers, go live, and be able to do these readings in real time. At that point, we'll switch it up a little bit and we'll actually be able to interact through the chat and kind of get a little bit more personal questions and stuff answered. So come along with me on the journey here, Aqua. Again, I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Make sure to join me on TikTok and have a great day, you guys.